Okay, so we are live and it is Wednesday, St. Patty's Day. I didn't even think about that we were meeting on a fun day. That is so funny. You have your little leprechaun there.
My little buddy.
So funny.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well, I am so delighted to be here with you three today from the heart of the home. It should be from my kitchen. I can't get internet in my kitchen, so I'm down here in my office. One day I'll be able to do it from my kitchen table. But anyways, I just love coming in and engaging every week with everyone. And I'm so excited to have you all back. I have two businesses here today. One is the Cornichon with Regina Alvier. There you go. And then Payman Arion and Casey Kester with Buzz Butler.
Hi.
Hi. And then we have very special businesses here. That's what I really love about having you both on, and we're all on together to be talking a little bit about our event coming up at the end of the month for our clients and our Love to List family. But I do want the opportunity for people to be able to learn a little bit about your businesses if they haven't heard of you yet. And but a couple of things. First of all, I thought we would say cheers. So I'm going to open up. I have a Guinness.
Cheers.
And you each have, there you go. Tell me a little bit about your beers, everyone, because these are so unique.
Regina, go ahead.
So I have the American Brown Ale Wablops Island from Rocket Frog. That is, yeah, Rocket Frog. It's a brewery here in Sterling, and it's really nice and easy to drink. So that's good for me. I'm working with the owner of Rocket Frog on a cheese tasting coming up, cheese and beer tasting. So even though this one was not on the group that I was doing the selection of cheeses with, I got to bring one home. So that's what I'm drinking today.
Oh, well, fun. And Payman and Casey, what do you have there?
I'm drinking a beer called The Fallen. It's in honor of fallen military. A collaboration between Funk Brewing and One Family. It's a West Coast IPA. It's delicious.
Is it? Oh, it's an IPA. Oh, it's kind of blonde then. Are all IPAs blonde?
No, this is actually kind of hazy and dark.
Okay. Okay.
It's just the light coming in through the window.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. He looked like he's getting frisky.
And what are you having there, Casey?
So mine is a lager from Vossen Brewing, which is out of Richmond. And they're like a Swedish company that has a wide range of different beers. But I like them because they're much more of just a kind of like an easy drinking, nothing super heavy, nothing super like a lot happening when you drink them, because beer is not typically my go-to to drink. So I need ones that are a little bit more approachable, and
yes,
theirs are awesome.
Yeah, unlike this is probably not very approachable, a Guinness. So I don't usually drink Guinness. I'm not a beer drinker either, but cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So it's funny because I actually met my husband at the Old Brogue, which is an Irish pub in Great Falls. So I was the bartender and he was on the other side.
Oh, how cool.
That's awesome.
Yep. So that's fun. And then anyhow, so I want everyone to get to know you. So Regina, why don't you go ahead and tell us what the Cornichon is and a little bit about yourself and all your credentials.
Sure. So the Cornichon is a charcuterie, cheese, and grazing boxes and boards company. We assemble a feast, and it's right now I'm operating out of the famous toaster in Ashburn. And I do boxes like this, and let me see if I can tilt my computer so you can take a look.
Oh, wow.
That's what they look like. This one is my St. Patrick's Day box. But
it looks beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. So even though it's kind of a charcuterie business, I deal mostly with cheeses, and I do have a professional certificate in artisan cheese and sensory fundamentals. And basically, it's perfect for the pairings that we're going to do, and basically trying to identify which cheeses go with what. But it was actually a very interesting course because it shows you from how to make the cheese and what goes into it to how to present it. So it pretty cool.
Yeah, so you're getting education on the cheese, and then you're learning how to present it. So it's like from
Right.
beginning to end.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yes.
that's so great. Well, I'm a huge fan of yours, Regina.
Thank you.
I have a lot of clients that get gifted your beautiful boxes, and I actually, someone I brought over the other day, they couldn't believe it. So thank you you make us look like a hero to our clients.
Thank you. I mean, you're one of my best clients, so I'm really pleased to be here.
Well, thank you. And then Payman and Casey, tell us about the Buzz Butler. Oh, and let me just say, hey, Mom, good to see you. Minnie, Sally, thanks for joining. All right, go ahead, Payman and Casey.
Well, thanks for having us on, Nancy. Buzz Butler is, well, unlike Regina, we are not beer and wine experts. We are, however, retail customer service sales experts, and we understand the consumer. We know we've been in retail for a very long time, successful in retail for a very long time. So we know how to satisfy customers and provide high levels of service. Buzz Butler is Northern Virginia's premier beer and wine delivery service. So you can order beer and wine from our website, and as long as you spend $25 or more, we'll deliver it to your home at no charge for the delivery.
That's amazing.
One of our biggest key points is that everything is in-house. We don't use any third parties for delivery or contract grocery stores or local wine and beer shops to deliver their product. We deliver our own product, we deliver it ourselves, and we sell it ourselves. So anytime you're interacting with us, you're interacting with us.
Which is so great. And you guys are both so talented. You have retail experience, and then I know that Casey, you're an excellent marketer. And I also learned last week that you're a seamstress. Will you be selling anything through Buzz Butler? I was thinking an apron might be kind of fun.
That's a good idea. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. My sewing is it's very something that I do as a hobby. So
okay.
I don't necessarily know if I want to monetize it, but that's not a bad idea. I do our social media. I do more of our food product sourcing. I designed our logo and our name. All of that stuff is me.
Well, you're doing a great job. And again, delighted to have you both here. I'm really excited, and I feel bad. I know Sally's on, and she moved to Florida, and so she won't be able to partake. But I know for a fact, if she was here, her and her hubby would be doing this event with us. So, and we did send out an email yesterday. We've already gotten a couple reservations, so it just went out yesterday. Our event is the 27th. It's a Saturday, and it's going to start online on Zoom at 5 o'clock. And people will get their invite a little bit before. And so it will be a lot of fun. And we're going to be having a wine and cheese tasting experience for our clients, our Love to List family. And we will be delivering you the experience. So we have wines that are coming from Stone Tower, Casanel, is it Casanel?
Casanel?
Yeah, okay. And Fabbioli, which are three really well-known in the county. And we did a little wine tasting, and what Payman and Casey have selected are delicious. And then, of course, we're going to have a beautiful cheese box with some little fruits and crackers and little nuggets in there. And I think, I'm not sure if it's going to be 3 or 4, but some nice cheeses. And so, it's going to be, pardon me?
5.
Oh, 5. Okay, 5. Wow, that's right. So it'll be nice. So it's limited. So, get your RSVP in soon, and it'll be online, and Payman and Casey and Regina will be guiding us with the cheeses and the wines, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to be great. I really am looking forward to it. Now, in terms of the wineries, do you have any little fun facts for our audience about any of the wineries that we chose?
Absolutely. So Stone Tower Winery is owned by Mike and Christy Huber. It sits on Hogback Mountain on 300 acres. Is in an estate.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize there's that much acreage.
Mike and Christy are the owners of Belfort Furniture, very well known in Loudoun County and actually Northern Virginia. And funny little fact, I used to work for them.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
To be the manager at their galleries and interiors locations in Sterling.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny because I'm meeting my stager there after our live today. For me personally.
I know. I saw you were gonna get like your whole house redone and everything. That's
very fresh.
Very cool.
That's exciting.
They're great people. Everything is top notch. They touch something and it's top notch.
Quality,
absolutely. And you'll notice one thing I want you to pay attention to is the amount of acreage compared to some of the other wineries. Fabbioli's is Doug Fabbioli and Colleen Berg. They moved to California in 1987 with the thought of opening a winery and buying some land and planting some grapes in the back of their heads. But in California, there was very, very limited real estate. So 10 years later, in 1997, they moved back to the East Coast. And in 2000, Colleen found the 25-acre lot that they sit on now.
Oh, wow.
In 2001, they started planting grapes and started building the home that's on the property as well.
Yeah, they have a really good reputation too.
They're phenomenal. They're great people. They have fantastic wines. Just a great winery.
They're a lot of fun too. They do all kinds of like fun pairings with their wine. And you can go like try, like they did the Girl Scout cookies with the wine recently. It was
fun. Yeah. Who would have thought?
Yeah, they do this thing that no one else wants to do, like pairing wine with chips and cookies and stuff like that. So it's really, really cool.
I believe they have a little farmer's market going on there on the weekends sometimes, no?
I think they do, because they also grow some berries, which is why they have the raspberry Merlot. They use their own raspberries too. So yeah, they've got a really cool story.
That's great. Well, Regina, one of the things, of course, when I think of you, I always think of cheese, I just do. And I wanted to tell people a great tip. People have heard me talk about this before, but this is my used, it's very well used actually, beeswax paper. And that's what I wrap my cheese in. And it's nice because, we're not using plastic, and it actually is better for the cheese, right, Regina?
Yes. So the cheese is a living thing. And even though sometimes when you go to the store, you do buy a cheese that is wrapped in plastic, it's not meant to be that way for a long period of time, because you're depriving of oxygen, and the cultures that are there will die. It will affect the cheese, the taste of it. So if you really want your cheese to be pristine in taste, you will you either use there are certain cheese papers that are especially for wrapping cheese. That is a great idea too. And sometimes, and I do use plastic sometimes, but I do it loosely to make sure that's breathing. But yeah, I love to get my hands on some of those because, obviously it's good for environment too, because you can keep it, clean it and reuse it. So that's kind of cool.
Right. And this is how they come. They come in like 3 packs. And I was thinking it would be nice to put this in with the delivery on Saturday for our client.
Hopefully there will be no leftovers, but if People will be ready.
That's true. That's true. So, well, that is so good.
Yeah.
Well, certainly it's so fun to connect with you guys. And I just wanted to say, I know, Regina, you have your next big holiday, I think would be Easter.
Yeah, Easter is the first big holiday coming up, but I've been actually busy with a few tastings, so that's really cool. And I have a few things on the pipeline, so hopefully that is going to make itself reality. So we'll
Oh
see.
yeah, it's great. And for anyone who wants to have a nice date night, you do a nice date box on Fridays too.
So yeah, the Fridays is I only make that box on Fridays. It's a $45 box. It's almost the same as the grazing box. It's just a little bit more compact and it has a little less fillers, but the amount of food is about the same. It's pretty heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's only for Friday, yes. And it's the cheeses will go with most wines. So it's, the Manchego. I got some Gouda and Brie in there. So and lots of fruits and crunchy things that everybody loves.
Yeah, those are nice boxes. And Payman and Casey, I know that for our event, and Regina too, not only are they going to get this nice experience, but that you also are going to be providing a gift certificate. So people will be able to use you again and get that nice offer. So I so appreciate you both being part of this event and looking forward to it. So.
Well, the other thing I wanted to add before we go on is that Butler will deliver our boxes if you order your beverage from them and it totals 25 or more. So you can get the whole package, especially for date night. You don't want to bother to go and look for things. They will even pair it for you. And from the wine selection that you are going to get this on this tasting, you'll see that they are great at providing really good pairings for the cheeses that I offer. So I'm really thrilled.
Oh, that's a great thing to mention. And the other thing I should mention, when I order my boxes from Regina, I always ask if there's any food allergies or restrictions. So that's the other thing. Working with Regina is nice because she can personalize it a little bit if there is a food allergy or a situation. And that's the other thing about Payman and Casey, that they really can curate a whole experience for you. And so that's what I love about working with both of you is it's personal, it's specialized, it's unique, and you really care about the consumer experience and providing such quality and specialized service. So it's just great working with you guys. And
thank you.
Yeah, and so I'm going to be. I better not have any more of that if I'm going to Belfort. Guinness is strong. My goodness.
See, it might streamline the picking process of furniture.
Yeah. So, and oh, by the way, I have to give a little shout out. This is the sweater. My mother-in-law made this for me years ago. Isn't that cute?
Oh, it's
That is
beautiful.
very cute.
Yeah, it's the only green thing I have, but I do cherish it. So. So anyways, next week I am going to be out in the field. I have a little thing that I'm doing next week. I'm going to take you to my first home here in Loudoun County, that neighborhood, and show you around that neighborhood. And that'll be fun. So I'll be out in the field next week. And in the meantime, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for joining me, Regina and Payman, and cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for having us.
There you go.
Having us on, Nancy.
Happy St.
You always
Patrick's
say
Day.
thumbs up, lots of love. It's half a heart today. And keep smiling.
Keep smiling.
Have a
Okay.
great day.
All right. Have a good night. Thank you.